Hey guys, and welcome back to the Hobbydude 007 channel and Model Cars and Coffee with Hobbydude. Today I want to share with you a kit I got in the mail yesterday, and it is so cool. Got it from Paul over at A1 Raceworks 3D Resins. It is really outside of my usual genre, but as soon as I saw this on the website, I had to have it. Let's take a look. Hey guys, before we get to Model Cars and Coffee, an apology and a quick reminder on a show this weekend. The apology first. This video, other than this segment I'm inserting now, was made early Sunday morning, and I intended to have it up Sunday afternoon. But with a new laptop and some editing issues, it's a little late. But apologies for that, but hey, at least it's up. Secondly, the Appalachian Scale Modelers Association presents Head for the Highlands. I went to this show last year for the first time, and it was great. The vendors were awesome. The models, a great model count, and a lot of high-quality stuff there. And again, it is September 6th. There's your location if you want to put that in your GPS. I really hope you can make this. Again, this is a really cool show. It is hosted by Wes's Model Car Corner, our buddy Wes. And here's your hotel information if you want to go up Friday. Amanda and I will be going up. There's your phone number. They have a great room rate of $75, and your discount code is ASMA. And you can go to asma-ipms.com and download and print out your entry and registration forms. You can have those filled out, save you a lot of time at the door. So you can also print off the flyer there, and all the information is there too. So hopefully we'll see you Friday night at the hospitality suite, or if not, hey, say hi Saturday morning. All right, let's get to Model Cars and Coffee. Right after Jason and Mike announced this year's Saturday night short track group build, I went through my stash, and then I jumped online and started looking at 3D printers and resin casters to see what I could come up with, maybe some even new ideas. And I ran across A1 Raceworks 3D resin prints. And Paul has got a great selection of stuff over here, everything from mud and monster trucks. He's even got, if you're doing a tractor, he's even got the puller. Or the sled, excuse me. So he's even got a sled over there, so go check that out. But there's so many things he carries. If you want that Saturday night Asphalt late model, you've got those. You've got dirt cars, sprint cars, mini sprints, micro sprints, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Super modified street stocks, figure eight. The figure eight section you got to check out. I'll show you something that's in that in just a second here. The haulers and trailers, check that out. There's drag cars and motorcycles. This is the first drag motorcycle I've seen, and maybe I just haven't been looking in the right places. But pulling trucks and tractors, mud and sand dragsters and motorcycles, all kinds of cool stuff like that. But anyway, a couple things I want to share with you real quick. Check out this truck. Is that not just cool? I've got a lot of the NAS trucks and stuff, but that body style, I just love it. Also, if you want some Northeast modifieds, as you see here, there are several good size page of those as well. And I mentioned the drag bikes. I saw on there both 25th and 16th scale, but that's worth taking a look at too. I've always loved these things and never really knew where to find one. Well, now I do. And I'd mentioned the figure eight section that has the unique stuff. This bus just got my attention. There's two different style buses in there, and this one is the one I just fell in love with. This is really cool, and will probably be my next purchase. But it's just great. But the thing that jumped up and bit me was a micro sprint car, asphalt sprint car. This thing is so cool. I had never seen a micro, and I don't know if it's the part of the country I'm in or what. I'd just never seen one of these. Looks like a 4-cylinder and looks like a motorcycle engine. And you notice it's chain driven. Love the stance, the setup about it, and I just had an idea that popped into my head instantly. Look at this thing from the rear. Is that not just cool? So I had to have one of these, and as you see here, here's your exploded parts view, and I just love it. Hey, it came in, so let's get over and take a look at it. Everything arrived in a sturdy box with a generous wrapping, bubble pack, and there's nothing broken in here that I can see. So it's well packaged. Also got from Paul a business card, and again, a1raceworks.com, and also got a sticker for the workbench. So cool. Now let's get into this kit. First up, the chassis. I love it. Very well printed, very smooth. There is a couple of little support nubs here and there. Just not really bad though, but I'm going to clean those up. That's just a little light sanding because they're off pretty good. Check out these shocks. I do wish those were separate pieces, but you know, guys, as modelers, we can remove those and detail them up and put them right back on there. That's not a big deal at all. The disc brakes, everything is just very well molded, as I said. I like what I see here. I really do. Little engine bay there. And Paul put an extra note in there on the chain drive. And there's a couple of them in there, but I love it when these guys leave you some instructions as to using caution on specific parts that are really fragile. Check out that chain drive. Is that not cool? I tell you, once this is painted and you get a wash on that, this is going to look really, really good. And I appreciate the fact that the supports are built around to protect it. Cool, cool. And getting into the other parts, lots of parts for this little thing. You got some of the Nerf bars that'll need to be taken off of the supports, side panels, another Nerf bar there. The seat, I really like this. It's a modernized seat, and it's two-piece. Cool. And you got 3 different size tires. The left front, the right front and left rear are the same size. And then that right rear is, I think I said that right, right rear is the bigger, wider one there too. And the wheels, there's the left rear and the right rear. You can see there's a big difference there for those. Well, and then the 2 front, you have 2 different sizes there too for the short and the, well, let me get them in frame there. But very cool, very cool. The engine, this thing does look like a motorcycle engine. There's a breather, there it is, breather element that you can go back and look at the pictures and see that. And then there's your exhaust header slash looks like muffler. Look at that. It's a beautiful fit. There we go. I had it in the wrong place there. I think this is gonna look pretty cool. Fan. Yeah, that's part of the fuel cell. You see the inlet there. Floor pan, it looks like that looks like the nose little grill thing there. Those sports will need to be removed. But how about that, guys? Very, very cool. This looks like the piece that goes. Oops. Right there it is. It just dropped right in place. Oh, this is going to be really wicked. A micro sprint, asphalt sprint car. I love it. Okay, guys, well, that's it for this one. Hope you all have an absolutely awesome week. Hope you enjoyed this. Head over and do check out A1. And, you know, we need to support all of our aftermarket guys. So, like I did, start hitting all of these 3D printers and resin suppliers, and you might be surprised what you find that's inspiring as well as just downright cool. Guys, God bless. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.